The Arizona Cardinals will be taking on the Houston Texans. Now, as much as I want to sit here and tell you guys the Cardinals are going to win this game and, this is going to be a start of a streak, honestly, it's not. The Cardinals are going to be competitive in all of our last games, and I believe that to be the case. We've done that most of our season. We're going to find a way to compete, and compete till the end. We'll probably have a lead in a lot of these games, but the Cardinals aren't going to find a way to win. We just haven't been able to get that done. And maybe we sneak out a win in one of our last games. But this Houston Texans team, it's really good. They're hot right now. That offense, Nico Collins, CJ Stroud, they're moving. Okay, now they might still have a few problems, but they're definitely going to be able to get the job done. And that defense, this is arguably the best defense in the league right now. And against a really bad Cardinals offensive line, they should tear us apart. Now, don't get me wrong. I do think there is a way Jacoby Brissett does find a way to keep the Cardinals in this game, and I do think the Cardinals are going to find a way to make this game competitive. But the more I look at it, the more I just think this isn't a game the Cardinals should be in, which is somehow the games the Cardinals find themselves in. It doesn't make sense, but it's just how it is if you are a true Cardinals fan. But I think the Cardinals, like I said, we're going to be competitive, but getting over this hump is going to be really tough for us, okay? Like I said, this is one of the best defenses in the league. But offensively, I think we're going to string together a couple good drives, but in reality, I don't think the Cardinals offense gets too much done. I think we're going to see a lot of 3-and-outs, a lot of turnovers, and I think this Houston's defense is going to get the best of us. I want to see this Cardinals team succeed, but offensively, we just have too many struggles. That offensive line, we're going to get killed by this Texans pass rush. And we don't have a run game as is. Last week we ran the ball 10 times. We're not going to do very great against the Texans defense. Now, I do think the Cardinals are going to have an opportunity here, but it's not going to be great for us. And defensively, I do think our defense can hang with the Texans offense. I really do think, and that's going to be the part that puts us in this game. But it's just, can CJ Stroud find a way to pick us apart like every team has? And we've been consistent in some games, and we've just let up like we did last week against the Rams and just got torn apart. And so it depends on the showing that we see from the Cardinals defense. But I do think the Cardinals are going to put up a good fight. But ultimately, it comes down to our offense, and our offense just has too many inconsistencies for me to believe we get this job done. And I do think the Cardinals lose this game. I want to see us win, like I said. I don't want to see my team lose. We only have 3 wins right now, okay? There's 4 games left. I want to see my team win. But at this point in time, I think the Cardinals just have to lose out. Get us a better pick. Let us enjoy next year and just have a downfall of this year. Because a win right now just means dropping 3 or 4 spots on the draft. And honestly, I'd much rather get a better pick than have the enjoyment of winning one game, because honestly, I don't know if that's going to be the case this year. But just let us go out here, be competitive, and do what we've done all year, not get the job done. If we get the job done, that'd be really great. I'd really like to see that, but like I said, this is a Texans team that is rolling, that's hot, and I just don't see the job getting done. But if I had to give a genuine prediction, here it is. The Cardinals are going to have a lead at some point in the game, but overall, we are going to lose the game. I don't think the Cardinals can keep up with this Texans team. They're fighting for playoff spot. The Cardinals really have nothing to fight for at this point. I think we're going to find a way to stay competitive and stay in the game, but I think the Texans are going to find a way to win the game and keep their playoff hopes alive. And I think this is going to be a team to watch out for going into these last couple of weeks. The Texans are hot. Look out for them. They're looking for that wild card spot, and if they find it, they could be a dangerous team in this playoffs. Let me know down below your guys' thoughts. Do you think the Arizona Cardinals are going to be able to piece together an offense this week, or do you think we're going to fall short like we have in 10 or 11 other weeks? Let me know down below, and be sure to hit that like and sub button. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next one.